on, race fans? How we doing? All right, we got NGB coming back at you loud, live, and hot from Pismo Beach, California. We're going to be finishing up this race week hot. I mean, we're talking real fast and big. We're going to go big. We always go big at the end, right? At least that's what we think here. So I'm Chris Walhamus, about ready to throw down a little something at you on this Sunday evening. We got Heat 5. We got PowerHouse Pro League up and at 'em here, the best of the best in this Heat 5, throwing us one heck of a show. They've been off to just a stellar start through this 2024 season. And again, I'm hoping for nothing less here tonight at Texas. We got, a big track, lots of speed, talented drivers, and some strategies to unfold tonight here. Again, like I said, a who's who can get this one. They're in queue right now, folks. But man, we're pretty stoked here to get this one back and out to you here in just one moment. Again, all this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and Amar Paintworks. Appreciate them being all on board for tonight's race and for, of course, the 2024 season. And yeah, we got, like I said, Texas coming up, mile and a half or fast. Lots of maneuverability here, but I'm thinking that bottom lane is going to be crucial. That's where the fight's going to be. That's what's going to be taking place. That's all the prime real estate there. We're talking Beverly Hills status, my friends. As we're going to look at a little bit of race info tonight here, folks. Let's go ahead and set on down and set in there as we're going to spin some screens around just a wee bit and get into some of our race info and see what we're looking at for tonight's race here. This is race number 3 for these guys as, man, they've been doing a pretty fine job thus far in their series and creating some phenomenal green flag runs, pit strategies, you name it. So let's see our race info. All right, folks, so this is what we're looking at tonight. We're looking at, let's see, yeah, there we are, 167 tonight of the laps, sitting at their 50%. So they got that 2-time tire wear. You're going to be looking at fuel stops and whatnot. Well, sure, we'll get a calculations or so on their fuel strategies and what they're looking to partake in this evening's race. But yeah, some good things there to overlook here in that matter, but very stoked here. And of course, let's bring up them points. I am very excited to see where we're at in these points here, folks. As there we go. Yeah, I was like, where are you? Not there. There's my points for you there, buddy. Let me get a little closer so I can read them. You know what I'm saying? We've got the glasses and we're getting a little older nowadays. But like I said, Showtime Flash here. Okay, no, back it up. On the points here, in this matter, they're doing, in case we're not quite familiar with what the points status is here, they're doing the old school throwback Winston style points here. There's no stages. There's, no bonus points, nothing like that. It's the cream and the creme. You get out here, you get it done, you show it, week in and week out, and this is what you get. You get Flash 9, 326 now, and see, Bras right there at 319. So just a short span between those guys, actually not too far, just down to third. Showtime Parv in that 308 position there. And fourth position, Field Filler, not looking nice, 298. You ran up your top 5, Farley at 297. So very close battle between 4th and 5th positions at the moment. DK Brown and Scotty B, same thing. Real tight battle there for 6th and 7th. And you'll see it all the way down, more or less. Throughout the field here, even all the way down to the top 10. So, the guys that really have to be in concern here is the best and stuff, and Hollywood. Let's see, Perky, those guys, they got a lot of ground to make up and not a lot of time to do so. So they need to get some wins and, some top 5s regardless, so they can get themselves into the hunt and the fight at the end to be there in contention. Right, let's see what else info we got going on. Of course, Texas folks, we love this track. It's a good one. And of course, our man, the Smiths here, Matt and Carter Smith. These guys are the founders of the PowerHouse Pro League. They got it started up this year, and man, they're super stoked with the feedback and of course the participation levels they got from some of the best, no, not some, the very best drivers out here. So it looks like we are rounding down out of queue here, folks. So we got a fun national anthem while we're getting this one over, and we got to do it Texas style. All right, so it's a short one. I hope you guys like it. So, little national anthem for everybody out there, Texas style. Here we go, folks.
American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see Old Glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads.
Hear me out. You ain't the same as us, hijacking a flight and brought the plane to us. We dropping bombs, little homie, we don't play with it. 20 years later and it's the same feeling. Every time I envision it, it's the same building. People dying, engulfed the fire, the smoke's great. Parents crying, the babies dying, there's no way that this is happening. Building crashing so fast and you got the whole nation, man, now we loaded, you gotta pay. So what we do is we strap up and march out. You clap that, we clap back, send the hawks out. It's man down when my squad's out. Sneak up on us, catch us with a guard down. Let it go, now we ain't that type. And yeah, my soldiers gonna ride on sight. We the boogeyman in the midst of the night. Out by the shadows where it reaches the light. It's the red and the white, yeah that's right. You don't mess with the strike.
Hey Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And an eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom started ringing the bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Ooh, and justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And an eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom started ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Of my red, white, and blue.
All right, folks, hope you all can hear me, because here we go. PowerHouse Pro League at Texas, and you got Chris Paul Hamas here with NGB, and we are live coming to you from Pismo Beach, California. Here is our running order, my friends, as we got a little hopscotch and a jump arounder, but we got it's your bro Chase in that P1. He gonna be setting the stage and the field, but as you see here, we're gonna jump up and down the screen here. Second place, Scotty B. Third place going to be Showtime Duh. You're looking at fourth place, going to be around here somewhere, but you're going to get a gist of our field here as you're looking at fourth place, MJ Braz. Some of our top runners there in the points. Look like they're placing themselves up toward the top. Showtime Flash as well, and that round out that top fiver. But we're looking at 6th position. JWoww is back. Oh, okay. Let's see what he's going to do now that he's back, my man. At Texas, we're looking at here 7th place is going to be JCR Titans, a newcomer to the series here. Forgot to throw him a little shout, but we're throwing it right now. Is in 8th position, looking at KB Showtime. 9th position, somewhere around here. We're just searching and strolling. You know how it goes. Hollywood RRS in that 9th position. 10th spot, up and a down and all around as we look for that 10th spot at Showtime Farm in that, rounding out our top 10er. 11. Come on, room 11. Where you at? Oh, there we go. Mac Attacker, Mark Mac Attack in that 6. He's going to be rounding out that 11th position. And again, I know we got a lot of time to take over on this one that we don't really have, unfortunately. So I'm going to touch base real quick with the CEOs in charge here. My man, you got a copy? We're doing fantastic, my bud. So it looks like we are about ready to rock here. I know you boys are all waiting and ready, and we can't hold you up too long, right? Because then it tends to get like a bad deal, all right? Bad juju. All right, so let's go ahead and what do you got, bud? All right. Okay. Yeah, roger that. I got you up on our screen because we will have our on board tonight as well, folks. So that way we get a chance to ride along with these guys, and it helps keep this in tune with what's going on. So let me go ahead and back on out. Give me 1 second there, my man, as we just turn some things away here on our end. And we are looking forward to it. I guarantee you there. We got a lot of buttons here in this thing, so it does take a minute. All right. Okay, folks, we're going to back out of this thing, so bear with us here as we are getting ready to go nar in this thing. Okay. Copy that. All right, folks. So I got to do this thing right here, I believe, and this thing over to here, and then this thing down to there, I believe. Hey, you too, man. You need the luck. I don't. I'm just going to be winging along and having a good time watching the race. So here we go, right along with the fans. So show us something good there, my man. All right, folks. So we are looking to join this thing when I know they are rocking. So we do have them over here. I've got all kinds of screens up, as you see here.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, let's figure this out.
Feel what you call it for. 80. We're doing 80.
All right, give us a second here, folks, as we're just swinging around our gear and getting ready to get into tonight's race. Again, 167 laps ahead of us tonight. Lots of fuel strategies and whatnots to be played. Working on some tire wear. Everything is at stake here at Texas.
The one car is lagging.
Okay, let's make sure that all of our ducks are a row here as we're trying to get into this thing. Okay, looks like we're good. I believe we're good. Sounds good. Well, we'll know if I end up jumping in the car, all right, don't blame me if I get behind the wheel. It's right there. I see it. Okay, it looks like we're golden, I think. Yes, we are. All right, they're getting ready to drop the green right now, folks. You're ready to drop the hammer. We're going to be a little late into it, like normal it looks like, I guess, as we are up and gone for their green flag here. As soon as this thing loads in, the action's coming out. Here we go. All right, folks, so this is our pace lap right here. We are just doing a quick little showboater as we are looking at It's Your Bro Chase, your points leader, or I'm sorry, your pole position and field leader at the moment. So he just getting everybody squared away, showcasing some stuff here as we're going to bounce around from car to car here. Scotty B in the 21. You see him up there placing pretty good at that sort of that top fiver. Showtime done, the 18. Keep some eyeballs on him as we're wrapping this thing around and getting ready to go green. Just in case you're tuning in a little late, folks, this is PowerHouse Pro League. You got Chris Paul Hammers here with the NGB coming at you live here, and we're about ready to drop the hammer. And we are gone. Oh, no, not yet. One more lap around. Sorry, that's my bad. I don't get my cues and my stuff yet, but we got you. Waiting for the okay, everyone's forming up right now. Our invisible pace car, he's there. You just can't see him though, that's all right. I believe that, we're gonna jump off to start. I think it's gonna be a battle to get to that bottom lane, to get to that preferred race line here. And then of course it's about, getting it to stick and make sure it stays that way. As once these things push up, you can get shuffled back if they're nose to tail. As we're ready to drop the hammer and light some fires, kick some tires, because it's going to be on, Big Daddy. Green, all kinds green. Go get them, boys. All right, we're shifting gears and ripping it out. Ooh, we got Wiggles in the third and fourth, fifth position on back here on the bottom lane. You got some cars low and slow already fanning out toward the front. You got It's Your Bro Chase. Good launch, good start here with the 18 of Showtime Dust. Showtime Dust falling right in suit here as you're looking at, a nice lick to the outside. That is the 21 of Scotty B. Scotty B in trouble right now as he looks like he may be backing up. Oh, we got contact and around, and I do believe that was Scotty B. Possible caution on track. We're going to find out here in just a moment. And we are on the 18 of Showtime Dust. We're wrapping around to the start checker line. We'll see if we're going to come out for a caution. Racing across the start checker line. We are going to whoa and slow it up. We are under caution, folks. Quick caution right off the bat. You've seen that 21 kind of, either got shuffled out or whatnot, and, got a piece of the fence. Absolutely, 100%. And that really set him off. So, and then from there on out, I believe it was just a stack, a stack up from there on out and contact. But let's see if we can rewind this thing back just a wee bit in a replay and kind of get at least a view on the last bit of it. Okay, here comes our restart here. We're gonna all right, so here we go coming around. See Scotty B in trouble. He way out the groove, Gonna come up here, smack wall right there. Ouch. That's gonna really send him up. And then there's like 4 and 5 wide back there, and there's probably not enough room. There it was, contact right there into the wall. You got 2 cars, got a piece of that one. Man. And then we're gonna bring it back up to live here, folks. So Scotty B and possible to 55. I'm not sure, but yeah, we definitely had some contact there in that one. And a little disruption to the field. So pit road definitely busy. And we are under caution. All right, we're going to try to roll over and find our race leader here, folks, as we are going to get these guys around here. All right, folks, so as everybody gets caught up, let's take ourselves our first quick little break and be back here in just a moment and let these guys sort it all out and get the positionings back squared away. All right, folks, we're back in just a moment.
I lost a good friend. And there's not doubt that you're his daughter.
We don't usually have these conversations anymore, Happy. What's going on?
Tony left me something for you. He said that I would only give it to you when you grow up.
Dad? So you have my dad's memories.
I do. Until the last update your father gave me.
Show me your last memory.
I love to play PowerHouse.
If you have my dad's memories, then I want you to help me with something. The government has become interested in Stark technology.
It's because it has been infiltrated.
And how do you know?
I know everything, Morgan. More than ever. And one thing I can tell you is that you will need help for the threat that is coming. Because we won't know who to trust.
I got an idea.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are back green again with a whole heap of mess right behind us here as we're trying to sit back to the rear of the field and see if we can gather up the troops here as everybody's underway. It's your bro Chase, our pace or our pole sitter here is mirrored back in traffic with damage now. And same thing with Scotty B, as you've seen that he was part of that last contact there and first caution that came out. As we look it up forward with our race leader here, the 18 of Showtime Dove. Showtime Dove getting that preferred air right now and trying to run away with it, but not so fast, says the 9 car of Slade, G84. G84, ooh, looking low now, got him shuffled out. He got plenty of help too. Ripping around the bottom right now, hanging out the 18 on the outside. Gonna shuffle him back just a bit, but hot on his tracks is gonna be Braz in the 4-car bumper. Bumper to bumpers right there, creating a lot of horsepower across that little trioval right there. We're going to launch into one. Ooh, 18 still going backward, as you see. I believe that was possible. That was the 55 of JCR, I believe. JWoww is back. And the now 18 followed himself in line here as he is now mirrored back into that 5th position here. Braz lined up nicely as looks like he's going to go ahead and lead the way. So new leader, Mike Braz, into 4-car. Now everyone's starting to line up pretty good. Going to go nose to tail, except for if you get back here to the pack just a little bit. We're looking at the 19 on the outside. And that's a 19 apart. I think that's a 19, or is that the 3? That is the 3. The 3 guy, that's a new guy, JCR Titans. So his first introduction into the PowerHouse Pro League, and looks like he's got no friends out there right now. He's getting shuffled all the way to the back, but it's creating some dicey dice racing back here. Now you got the 21 of Scotty B on the outside, going to line up behind the 3-car, see if they can get some kind of jump and jolt here and get a few positions made up from toward the back of the pack. But as you look to see, the front of the pack all lined up, nose to tail. There we go, the 55 JWoww back. That's where I was right. That was in that 4th position. Now some of these guys, actually, I'm sorry, scratch that, check that. We're going to be looking at over 3/4 to maybe 90% of the guys running here were in the pro race a couple years ago here at Tech. Oh my goodness! Big wreck, huge hit, huge hit. That is definitely going to be a caution out right there. Oh, man. Oh, I even forgot to change it to caution now. That's my bad. But you know we're going to be back under caution again. Because that was intense. A lot of cars damaged there. See the 3. Everyone rode and slowed up now. Big, heavy damage on the 50. There's going to be a lot of takers for pit road to get some of this damage fixed. Absolutely. All right, let's see if we can wind it back and see what I caught here. There it is. Okay, we got wobbles right there. Looks like out of Itcher Bro Chase in the 5 car, possibly. Maybe not. Right there, there's the pack. I think that was the contact right there. That was. Oh, ouch. Oh, tumble down the backstretch. The 2177. Looks like the 3. Oh, yeah, there's good 5+ cars involved. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're back under caution one more time. Let's try to get over to our race leader here. Everyone's coming out of pits right now. I do believe it could possibly be DK Brown as your race leader. He's first one out of pits, but we're gonna find out. Oh, no. Okay, so that's a negative. There we go. Now we're getting there. We got some heavy hitters that are down right now, but the man still in charge here is going to be that 4 car of Mike Braz. Mike Braz leading us around here as we're still, now we're under our second caution tonight in this 167 lapper. All right, we're going to shape them up here. I believe we're going to go green next time by. So we are shaped up here side by side and ready to go. And, you know, the other thing is, you know, when it comes to these multitude of caution, it's really difficult for these drivers to get out there and set their rhythm, set their pace, and start working their strategies and programs as we've seen before. But it looks like we're plagued this week with caution laps, unfortunately, over here in the NGB camp. As we had a heck of a doozy for the Cup race Front Row Esports on Friday as well. Missed that one. Wow, good racing, but a lot of tore up cars too. Well, here we go, folks. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the yellow and go back green one more time here. All right, we're green action, all kinds. We're looking at our race leader here of the 4 car, Mike Braz, but you see him, the 55 of J Wild's back on the outside here. That's not desired positions when it comes to this race line and this race style here, as he's still outside of the 41, looking for a hole to get down. I'm sure of it, but we do see Braz of the 4 car going, 18, looking low, and looks like he's going to put, I believe, the 7. Yes, that's the 7 car of Showtime Flash on the outside. Just as they get themselves organized in single file on the bottom line, he's going to look for himself a hole. Does not find one. Little gap ahead, but he can't get there. He's going to get a little bit of help, possibly. No, he just a little bit swinger out of line. Luckily, that door was open, and he didn't get. Here comes a hole right here for Showtime Flash if he can get himself down into that line, and he does. Squeaks in there. Slides that guy in. Now now here comes a 4 car of Mike Braz. This could be strategy as well. Maybe saving some fuel. Not sure. But Mike Braz now to the outside, into the fence right there, dragging all kinds of quarter and you know, all kinds of panel, right side panel down there. Drags it, gets himself back in line in that 3rd position, but they're checking up just a little bit behind him. Showtime Flash, now you see him mired on a little bit in traffic there on the outside line, but a nice race there with these guys in the bottom line. We got the 50 car lineup right behind Mr. Flash here. That's KB Showtime. So we got some teammates out here trying to line up and work together, and that's what they need here. We got another side-by-side battle happen a little bit further back, and a guy who's way up out the groove. Oh, almost into the fence, trying to maintain her. I hope he can hold that, but maybe he's working on a new style of line these guys haven't perfected yet. Let's go a little on board here from further back in the pack here. JCR Titans, a new guy. We got some damaged race cars too. That's going to cause some definitely miscues when it comes to the car's handling and speed, as these guys are going to need every last drop of power and ounce of speed as these guys are lining up single file and really hauling the nail. Just got to move back a little bit forward here as we're looking at KB Showtime in the 50, as these guys are starting to spread out a little bit right here. Holes are starting to open up, and they're going to close up just as fast as they open up. So these guys got to pay attention and be on point here. As we see now, look like he's trying to clear himself. That's the 9 of Slade G84. Or that Slade on the outside getting worked right now. Still getting worked is that is Slade. I think the KB Showtime 50 may have gave him a little bit of a break. I'm not sure. But no, either or, he found himself a hole down behind the 9, I believe. Where now you see things have really kind of stacked up here between the 6 and the 21. So we got a battle between Mac Attack and the 6, who did himself some good work, got himself up in podium last week. Let's see if he can charge up there and doozy her again. As we got now the 21 of Scotty B, looking for an open door and maybe finding it now. No, does not. Door shut on him right there as they line up single file. Wait for the next surge of energy, and that's what these guys are looking for. That draft, that surge of energy, and who's going to take what? One spot at a time is pretty much what the game here, right? That's the chess in this match. It's one jump at a time. You ain't going to hit a lot, but you need to have that hole to get up in front of them. So you got to time it out nicely. Look a little bit further back in the pack. The one car, Timmy Racer, involved in some contact early there. Now mired in some deep traffic here as we see the race starting to heat up here toward the front of the pack as we are now on board with the 44 Field Filler. Field Filler did himself a nice qualifying effort toward the front and keeping it up in the front right now as we got a new leader up in front of the 4 car now taking over. And let's see if we can get to him. Whoa, we got some contact back here. Car spread around and almost not pointing the right direction, but looks like some saves out there. I'm not sure if we're under caution yet. Ooh, splash down through the, oh, we got more contact. I think we're still green. There's cars everywhere right now. We got everyone shuttling and fighting for position. Let's get to the race lead as best we can. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working. That's a good battle right there. That's for 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. Okay, now we are under caution. Okay, so it looked like we had a lot of stuff break down through there, but we had cars in the dirt and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of landscaping going down, but we are under caution once again, folks. All right, was that 3rd caution tonight? See if we can wind your back and find out what happened here. Now it's hard to see. Oh, right there. We see a guy just plowing through right there, sending up all kinds of smoke screen. Contact right there. Okay, let's pause it. Ooh, bad place to pause. Ah, stop it. What happened? Hold on, folks. I don't know what just happened. I didn't do anything. Honest. I promise. All right, somehow I'm not doing any of this. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, wait, I got it. Hold on. There we go. Fixed. Sorry, folks. It's, well, I'm not used to this program. As everyone's getting them splats of go-go juice right now. Damage fixing as best they can. And 4 fresh field goods as we got Scotty B coming out of pits right there. And he was up on your camera. Major damage to Showtime down the 18. Ooh, these guys are going to be hurting something fierce. Let's try to view where our leaders are. I mean, we're talking some mangled cars right now. So, I mean, that's... at least everyone's going to be in similar boats. The best looking car I'm seeing so far is a 55. And the 55 with JWoww's back, it looked like he is... 6th position right now. Okay, so caution's out right now. They race to line. We're gonna just check to see where everyone's out here. Hold on. Is that a race lead? That is a race lead. Okay, so that's a 19 up Harley. He took over that race lead, but we're talking some damaged race cars right now. There we go. Maybe they're fixing themselves a little bit. No, and absolutely not. So this is going to be very interesting to see that with the the sheer massive damage to the cars. What's that going to do to these guys' race setups, and of course the race pace alone, tire wear, all of that's going to be in jeopardy right now. As we're going to already send it green one more time. One of these days I will get it right, but not today, folks. Obviously. Yeah, you tuned a little late, folks. This is PowerHouse Pro League, and I'm Chris Walhamis. You got it going on in GB, live Pismo Beach, California. And we got Texas underway, race number 3 for the PowerHouse Pro League. Okay, we're going to take a gander back here and see him, spreading out pretty wide. About 7th, 8th positions back, but you see how they're already single filed nicely, and good organization top 5, which is going to pick up their speeds, and you're going to see the bottom line look like it's doing the same. Okay, here's our pole sitter right here of It's Your Bro Chase, as he's finding himself now inside the top 10 respectively, but a little further back away from that clean air. I think in that 6th position or so. 5th, 6th position. Move maybe happening by the 9 car. 9 car's been shuttled out before, so we'll see if Slade is going to be able to find that. You're testing grounds as well. You got to know what moves to make and how and when to make them. So, great thing to do, testing your grounds this early in the race. And, folks, we're talking about early in the race. We're only 34 laps of 167. Let's bring up our onboard and give you a little 2-for-1 sale here as we're live at Texas here for PowerHouse Racing. All right, there's your onboard right now, folks, as you are riding. Ooh. Lap 35 out of 67, like I was just mentioning here. And again, you're riding with Showtime Favre in the 77. Everyone lined up nice and tough. Now going to crank out some laps, burn out some fuel. I mean, these guys are looking at their cars and seeing they're pretty damaged up. So, they're probably trying to maintain and bring home a little something at the end of this thing. I just see everything's just kind of simmered down just a wee bit and then lined up tough. As you're looking back on your bottom right screen, of that 7th position for the 77. Again, just tight, aggressive racing here on the bottom line. Can't give an inch, because if you do, you're going to get shuttled out, and that's a long drop to the back of this field. And you got a good field up in this thing. You got over 25 cars, I believe, of all the best of Heat 5. Now we're on Showtime Flash in the 7, giving us a good view of exactly what these guys are trying to maintain, which is that arrow straight line. And again, you don't see these guys moving around at all. I mean, they're very, very tight line right now. And if you go and watch other broadcasts for other leagues, you will see these guys snaking all over the place. Look how solid that line is. That's true Heat 5 professionalism right there. These guys know their program, know how to get it done. Everyone was going for the gustos in the beginning. Everything's kind of simmering down and simmering back just a wee bit, as now we're lining up single file, and they're showing the immense car control. Take a look forward now as they're riding back around the 12th, 13th position. And again, everything is just as tight back here as it is up there in the front. The only problem is that when that happens right there, you get a checkup, and either one guy goes to the high, and then he gets shuffled out, as we see right here, the 18 losing some spots, but mad gapping happening at the moment right here. I don't think they're going to be able to check out and check away. They're still pretty close there, but it's going to allow the 3 to get himself a really fat run on these guys. And maybe if there's a gap up in front of the 55, or I think that's a 55-ish, he can start the hopscotch. As you see that run really starting to form up here. 18 looks like he's fell back a bit, and that's the 18 of Showtime Duff. Looks like Mac Attack in that 6, drifting back a little bit further here in the pack, but he has some company with them. He got the 21 with them, Scotty B, and the 20 of Dabestis. So those guys are looking to capitalize on some points. They need to get it caught up, as we're kind of mentioning about those points and how this is a Winston Cup style of run here. So no chance to gain extra points. You got to get up there and run and start running consistent. Tyler RRS in the 47, again, doing some good work, keeping himself in clutches of that top 10, looking for those points at the end. That's what it's all about right now. It's there, but everybody is single file behind the 19 of Parley. Once I find him, oh, there he is. Yeah, got him, had him. So everybody running and chasing this cat right here. Now here comes that fuel economy. What are we looking here for? As you've seen, the 44 laps in that out of the 167. Right now, though, the man in charge is definitely going to, is at 19, and let's see how long he can ride this thing out. Again, fuel economy, but that's Parley at 19. Large and in charge of tonight's race. So, I mean, not a lot of movement in the pack at the moment, folks. So we're going to still look back and take a quick look here in the 19. I guess the boys had enough of that stuff when they were running it tough up there. Ooh, the 20 getting shuffled out right here. Ooh, contact to the fencer. That's gonna slow his roll up tremendously. Okay, now this is from the back of the pack here, folks. We're gonna go ahead and take a ride on board with the 20 here. Listen to the run he gets. Works the throttle. Doesn't want to power his tires and burn them up too much. You see him lift right there. Let it roll a little bit. Let it breathe, he says. Whoa, that got close from the well. 78 thought he was clear, but he wasn't. DK Brown in the 8. Look like he has drifted pretty far back off pace. So a lot of these guys off pace right now. King 5, he's right up in the mix of things, and that is your pole setter, mirroring his efforts tonight in that 5th position. Got the 19 in first, and that is Mr. Barley there. The 4 car of MJ Braz firmly in that 2nd position, up toward the top 5 the entire night thus far, and looking to continue his efforts. And I believe that is the 7 car of Showtime. Yes, it is. That is 7 car, the 9 car in those 4th and 5th positions. Showtime, Duh, and Slade. So Slade found himself a good hole there. He's riding it out right in front of the 50 car in that 5th position, or 5 car in that 5th position of Slade. And the 50 car, that's who's in our 6th position. There you go. All right, single filed out. All right, let's take a ride on Scotty B's hood here. What's left of it, at least, my man. As he got himself involved in some early contact. Trying to really latch onto this bubble. He's got it. He's got it. Now, is he going to follow along with it? Or is he going to use this speed and this energy and gain himself some... Uh-oh. An error has occurred, folks. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back as we load back into this thing. Sorry, folks, about the delay. 1 second.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wait. You are special. This is your chance. To be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. God, please! Oh my fuck!
on this part.
Wait!
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
We've all had experiences and encounters with the unknown and the unexplainable. Here, we pay top dollar for your possessed possessions. Now this is very, very interesting.
Have it for 40.
I've never seen anything like this at all. 60.
All over New York City, ghost attacks are on the rise.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
And we are the only ones
Hold on to your ass!
equipped to fight back. Welcome to the new Paranormal Research Center.
You just let ghosts hang out in here?
We've spent 40 years trapping them. Now we can study them.
He's cute. Yeah.
Ever since you brought in this orb, strange things have been occurring. You think it's commanding other spirits?
Is something trying to get out?
Many things.
You could be looking at a full-bore army of ghosts with the power to kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death?
That's messed up.
So what is the plan?
We're the Ghostbusters. We stay and fight for this place. Suit up. Shoot anything that looks terrifying.
That orb is prophesizing to bring about the end of humankind.
The second ice age.
Get away from her!
All right, well, welcome back, folks. You got Chris Paul Hammers here with NGB. We got PowerHouse Pro League up in Adam for their race number 3 in their 2024 season. All this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and Amar Paintworks. Stoked to have them on board. Thank you so much. And of course, we had ourselves a quick little glitch, but at the same time, we went under caution. So I guess we could have asked for any better timing for not missing out on any of the action for tonight. Tonight's 167 at Texas. So right now we're in lap 60 out of 167. So almost 100 lappers left yet ahead of us, as we know we're going to need ourselves some more fuel to finish off this thing. So they expect at least one more green flag stop, if not stop under caution. We all squared away here as we're going to look at our race leader of the 19 of Mr. Parley here. Parley leading the way. He's been leading the way for quite the minute here, and I'm pretty stoked to see what he has to offer in the amounts of consistency and speed here with a lot of these fast cats right on his 6 here, but leading the way again, Mr. Parley in that 19 is we're going to start shaping them up here, lining them up, rocking them up, all that fun stuff. And we're going to send these jokers back green once again. And again, we're going to have the Barley here, the 19. He going to be leading the way. But also moving up, who's been not moving up, but staying up. There you go, staying up toward the front of the field has been that 9 car of Slade. That 9 car of Slade now starting on this outside, which is going to be a treacherous spot here. You're going to try to look to get down here and get down here real quick. But then also we have the 50 car who's been looking really strong as well. So I mean, you can never count out who's out, but these guys have been staying up toward the front right here. So keep your eyes on the 50 and then of KB Showtime. And then also, of course, don't count out my man here, Mike Braz, in the 4 car as he's getting ready to light him back up again. We're going to go green here, folks. All right, green back out here on screen. Let's see if I can try to remember it this time. Maybe we'll keep it green then for the rest of the race. That would be tremendous. As you see, one heck of a start by the 19, but forming up right behind him here. Door was kind of half open. The 9 car of Slade was looking to go for the jumper and said, nope, kind of got stalled out there. But he had the 50 car all over his bumper. I just see some maneuvering up toward the front. I was just saying side by side, the 5 car of It's Your Bro Chase tucked there now on the bottom now with the 77 of Showtime Favre on his outside, but he has some company with him with the 99, I believe, of Bam Bam Twitch. Bam Bam Twitch looking to try to get something to happen, which hasn't happened quite yet this evening, which is that outside outside lane to really gain the momentum and strength. Right now they're holding even with about that 5th place car, so we're seeing something happen here. With this outside lane, at least they're able to maintain ish at the moment right now with with the 77 leading. So will there be any more potential chargers out there? And as we see now, the outside line kind of dips out there, gives those guys a sniff of that draft, which really helps, sucks up the 77. 5 now, they're going to do a tight side draft right here, try to slow him down, so that way they can stay up there and come. Oh, no, he jumps right to that hole right there is what happens. So he's going to duck out and leave those guys high and dry, and now they're going to fall back. Oh, maybe he was just slowing down that inside line. Some good maneuverability is going on with the 77 as he's really stalling back that outside line, kind of slipped down and is pushing back the inside line along with the outside line, trying to build its momentum with only 2 cars on the outside being led, I believe, by Bam Bam Twitch or so on the outside. Scotty B looking. We're on the 21. It's got to be on the inside. He's just out. He's door to door right now in this mess. So yeah, that's a 99 of Bam Bam Twitch trying to lead the outside lane. See, he gets that sniff of draft right here down that backstretch, and it helps keep that momentum up. But then he loses a lot through the center and off, coming out of 4. You see more cars kind of doing the same. Got some wiggles and wobbles back here by the 18, and here comes the 55. And J-Wow's back, and all over the back of the 18, actually, trying to give him a shove and get some momentum to get this back of the pack moving forward here. As you see him stacked up once again. Some cars with some good side-by-side action. 4 car, Mike Braz, high to the outside and in the unpreferred lane here with the 5 car underneath him and not going to give an inch, and that's going to be It's Your Bro Chase. And he showed some speed out there earlier by putting her on point, and now he's showing it again as he's going door to door with the 4 car, as this is going to be for that 4th position here. And the top 3 are liking this as they're starting to stretch it out just a wee bit. 50 car jumping on their bumper, but this is also stacking back up the basically 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and back. So these guys are starting to really gain in, and you're going to see these runs starting to progress here. Let's go ahead and grab a look. Take a little ride along. A little different view here as we're seeing how tight these guys are trying to keep it here, keeping them spooled up. Need that momentum. You'll hear these motors just bogged down. Roar, right? I mean, that's them plowing through the turn. That's heating up them tires. That's wear and tear here. Oh, scratches to the outside fence right there. You see that slowed up their momentum tremendously as the 6, the 47, the 3, all those cats go flying underneath them here. Now it's going to put the 3 car of Titans, JCR Titans, door to door with the 7. So 6 and 7 gonna duke them out as everybody else is lined up something fierce. And let's look back here as you see the 18 now of, I believe that's Duh. Yep. 18 is Showtime. There you go. Now he's finding a line now. Now we're all going to line up single file here and stretch this thing out as we're going to try to get ourselves into our fuel run. All right. Single file action. Now let's try to get a little more close to the race lead. All right, we're on KB Showtime right now in the 50 car. We are looking green, folks. I'm liking this run right now. We had some little duke 'em up battling going for a second. Now we're single file. We're gonna take ourselves at nice, gather up our thoughts and our senses here. Look over our strategies and what's left for the rest of this race as we are coming in to halfway. Yep, getting real close to halfway, folks. Halfway is going to be, excuse my math, but somewhere around the 83, 84, 83 and a half, so 84 on a 167. And right now we're at lap 73 in these guys, crossing lap 74 with the 19 of Parley still leading the way with the 9, hot on his tracks right there, and these guys are looking good. Oh, we got Ichiro Chase in the 5 car. Look like he shuffled to the outside. Let's see what he's going to be able to find here. He does. He finds himself a line and he finds himself a hole in the line. I mean. Good run by the 6. McIntack rebounding back right now. Mark McIntack, he got mired in traffic toward the start of the race here. I think he was involved in some of that contact, but looked like he's got her fixed. And this is one of those things, folks, that it's a good lesson to be learned here. Never give up. And here we go. Ichiro Chase, I think, in the 5 car, trying to make another move on the bottom here. Oh, we got side-by-side action with the 9 and the 50. The 9 and the 50 going side-by-side. That's going to be the 50 car of KB Showtime and the 9 of Slade. Slade looked like he's going to be shoveled out, and he may drop back a few positions here as we try to get to him. Yep, we will. Oh, man, and shuffling they do. Now it looks as if the 19's trying to give the 9 a little bit of help here, but to no avail. We have him kind of falling back because these guys are tucked up. Now here comes the 77. He seen it. He's seen that door open. He's like, I'm gonna take it. And the 21 of Scotty B right there with them, giving a shove right through. 99 gonna follow. Who else is gonna follow as these two are dropping back? The desperation is starting to pick up here as you see these guys struggling to get down and get in the line. Now passing into lap 78 as we see a shuffle for positions now of the 9 and the 50 falling back and now getting back into line here, losing a good 4 or 5 positions. And it looks like we are under caution. That's affirmed, folks. We are under caution at lap 78. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it does look, we got a car on the fence. Let's just shuttle through and see. We're not going to see what happened, of course. 18 and oh, the 4 of Mike Ross. So the 4 of Mike Ross, definitely heavy contact, maybe out of this race. He's bringing that joker into the pits for sure. Oh, it's still running, so that's good news. Oh no, he's going to go up into the wall and he's hurting. So we got wall park. I don't think you could. Yeah, you can't park there. Therefore, yeah. All right. All right, everyone's gonna get themselves some fresh, feel good, of course. You know all that, and the go juice, and we're gonna get back at it. But all right, folks, we'll take a break. Let these guys cycle around, and then we'll see who's where and be back for the later half of this race here. The back eddy is what we call it in surfing. All right, so stay tuned, folks. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
That's a hit.
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
Not everyone likes what you're saying. For your own safety, you need to stop.
On December 3rd, 1976, would-be assassins invaded Bob Marley's home and attempted to take the life of the singer, his wife, and...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a war going on. Oh, I can't bring peace. I can't even get peace for myself.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep.
Sometimes the messenger has to become the message.
Bob, I know it's dangerous, but you're the only one who can unite the people.
You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my message to you. Don't worry.
All right, welcome back, folks. Obviously, we are all kinds green thanks to our full sender on our commercial break. So I do appreciate everybody for tuning in to tonight's race. I'm Chris Paul-Hamus, a.k.a. Tron, and we got you going on here at NGB, and we are live from Pismo Beach, California, along with the PowerHouse Pro League and their race number 3 in their 2024 season. And, man, we got ourselves a heap of a good start here, but right now it does seem as if the 77 is looking pretty good as we are leading the way with the 77 of Showtime Favre. All right, folks, as we are crossing halfway point right now in tonight's race, lap 84, up on deck 85. So we are definitely halfway in tonight's race. All right, marking our halfway point, folks, and we are green, all kinds of the 77 of Showtime. Favre right out there is in front with the 21 of Scotty B on his 6, along with Mac Attack in the 6 car. These guys are fighting back from tremendous adversity toward the beginning of the race, involved in some early contact, and now these guys are fought back, fixed some damage, got their programs back squared away, didn't let them falter one little bit, and here they are riding up in the top 5. Good for them. Along with Timmy Racer, we seen this guy. He was out of the draft, and now he is battling still in the back of this pack right now with the 19 of our race leader. He was of Parley. He was leading the heck out this way. It just shows what that clean air and how crucial it is, as you see them all mired in some heavy traffic and outside the draft here, or about ready to lose outside the draft. But I thought that they were closer, but man, they better get lined up quicker. These guys are going to lose them and leave them. You see the 50 or the 55 of JCR or J-Route's back. It looked like he's getting stranded on the outside there. Going too high, stay in the groove. Yeah, is he going to fall back in the positions right here? Bam Bam twitching at 99. He remains up into this, in the heat of the battle here, as switched around, flopped around, and now finds himself into that P3. Right behind Scotty B. Scotty B doing himself some good work as well, bouncing back. But look at this cluster, you know what? Right here with DK Brown. I haven't landed on him quite for the minute yet today. But these guys are side by side, and it looks like we're going to take it. Yeah, they're fine. They're good. And, you know, these runs are building up at such great speeds here. And some of these guys are trying to stay lined up nose to tail so these leaders don't take off. He looks like the top 7-8 cars have lined up pretty tough right now, as they are starting to gap the rest of the pack behind them. Oh, we got a car into the fence here, and he is stalled up. Okay, I don't know who that was, but... Oop. Stop it. Whatever that was. Okay, so we're still under green, but I saw a car that was stranded on the high of it. Uh-oh. Stop it. Whatever that was. Okay, so I believe we're still green. We're just going to ignore the car that said you can't park there. We got some crazy issues going on right now. I don't know what it is either. All right, so right now I'm just going to look to see on our lead pack. Our lead pack happening, and we're gonna ride on with the 9 right now of Slade G84. And again, this is going to be your top 5 looking back. You see these guys trying to stay lined up, nose to tail here, but kind of faltering out a little toward the rear of the field. 9 car really working that bottom. He wants to stay hugged on that line. Whoa, maybe that's what he was looking for. That 5 car right there does a little juke move underneath him. He's going to bring along the 3. Oh, contact right there. A little Rubbins racing. Now finds the hole right there, tucks in behind the 3. And again, handling may start to be going away with these cars, as you see lots of damage to these cars. And of course, you know, we're starting to wear and tear on the tires now as we're looping in to lap 94. Still looking back here. Looks like, this is the fight right here, though, folks. We're going to keep riding along board. We got the 50 car on the outside of KB Showtime. Now he's looking like he's going to back up a little bit. 3 car of JCR Titans, one of his first race, I believe, into this thing. Now, huge shot. Oh, that's a 50 right there. That was a 99. Scratch that on the outside. The 99 of Bam Bam Twitch. So see him mirrored on the outside here with the 50 underneath. And now huge shove to the 9, trying to get him past that 99. And the 99 is getting a good bite and a good exit. So he's been able to crank up some good horsepower there. But I think, you know, again, this damage could be, you know, causing some of these guys to suffer quite the bit here on these massive runs they're trying to generate. So this is your 10th position, I believe, right here, folks, DB to Best. So DB to Best needs to be, you know, up a little bit further. He is
pretty far back out in them points, so he is scratching right now. He needs to get everything he can for excellent positions to start marching his way through the points. As you know, again, this is a Winston Cup style of points event. So, oh, sideways. Looked like he had a big save right there, or at least a big moment with a big save, I'm sorry. Huge hit, possibly by the 7, I think, of Showtime Flash. I think that's a 7. He's going to come get him again right now, too. See that run that he's trying to get on him. Whoa, out to the fence. Easy, easy. As he's doing his best to stay right here in line. These guys are looking to hopscotch around him. Oh, contact right there to the 50. Big race happening with the 20. Looks like the 6 of Mac Attack. The 44. Sorry, there we go. Scratch it. There we go. The 44 of Field Filler. Look like he may be holding these boys up. They're trying to get past him right now, and they're finding difficulties as it looks like the top 7 have checked out or checking out in the processes of. And here we go, trying to get around him right now. It's Filter up to the middle, down to the bottom. Really just creating a little bit of a cluster. You know what? In the field at the moment, as the 20, the 7, and more are. I mean, it looks like they want to get past, so they can, gain up through there. But there could be some strategies underway as well when it comes to fuel and whatnot, as we are crossing lap 100. And this is where the heat's at in the kitchen, folks. It's just going to be for that. Looks like 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th positions, I think. Maybe a little more. Guys, look like the top 7 or so have broke away. And we're going to ride with Itcherbo Chase and then Scotty B. Scotty B, our P2. And he is right on the 6 of the 7-7 of Showtime Farm. We'll take a quick look backward here as let's slide up the onboard and take a ride with the 77 on your bottom. Love it. Got yourself a couple views right there, a couple different views, my friends. Oh, it's like we may have some action happening right towards us in front of us here, so let's try to get over to it. Let's line it on JWoww's back. Normally when I land on the 55, he's always good to have some kind of a show going on here. As yeah, he's in the mix of this as well. Looking at a KB Showtime. See Marta traffic back there, and that is your race leader right there. All right, leading the way, my man, Showtime Favre, and he is killing it in points too. As we are looking at our race leader, actually, that's a good idea. Sometimes I have decent ideas. They're not good, but they're all right. Let's look at the points. Whoa! As we got a big headache happening right out in front of us here, as we got to fight for possibly the race lead. It's the 77. Oh, he's going to pit. He's pitting. Showtime Favre, he is pitting. So we got green flag stops underway. We're just about to look at our race points here, and that is our race. No, Flash 9 is our race or our points leader at the moment. Roz in that fourth. Showtime Favre in that third. So yeah, so he's looking for some good finishes and good points too. Same thing with Phil Filler. All right, so we got obviously green flag stops underway. Let's go ahead and dip the points for a moment here, as you see a few other cars on track or dipping off to get their pits as well, get their strategies done. All right, so oops, let's get rid of this. Green flag stops underway, folks. I think first time for this evening. All right, so we got the 43 in of Brennan. Haven't really touched base with him yet this evening as well. So then 19, Parley is in. Getting his. Oh, here it comes. Pit road gonna be busy. All guys busy. We got cars in the grass. Look like they couldn't get it welded and slowed up in time. That is going to kill them on their progression through time on track and race. But we got DK Brown and the 9 of It's Your Bro Chase. All in. Everyone's cycling in and out. First round of our, and possibly it's might be the only round of green flag stops, but don't quote me there on that matter. So we got guys coming back around. Oh, the 55 of J-Well's back. He was one of the guys who, just trying to get her to halt up and stop. Oh man, so he gonna be down a lot here. So I want to say we're under caution. Yeah, we're under caution, folks. Okay, we had some big contact. It looked like coming, into pits there. So we are definitely under caution. Let's see if we can wind it back just a wee bit here and see if we can see that. Okay, we're just replaying right now, folks. So we're going to see where, I think it was before this actually. There was a big cluster of cars coming in. I remember seeing that. And then maybe it was the next lap around. But big contact, lots of cars went sideways. The 55 obviously was one of them. We've seen him come looping back around, into the track here. And so you can, here we go. That was it right there. So a bunch of cars checking up, cars sideways, cars into the fence. Oh man, so that was a big cluster, on that entry here. So we are, all right folks, so we are back under caution. All right, we are past halfway, folks, and take our quick little break and be back here in just a moment.
15 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Bloody.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
All right, folks, welcome back. Chris Paul Hamus here, aka Tron, with NGB coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. We got, of course, we got PowerHouse Pro League, and they're up in their third race for 2024 here at Big Bad, Texas, and we are under caution once again. Seen some, it looked like some catastrophic pit entries is what it was, and a good 4 or 5 cars just got annihilated on their way in. So not only they got to bring a little extra into the pits as well, and not only just try to get their 4 fresh feel goods, but get their cars repaired as well. All right, so new tires, all kinds of fuel. I'm not sure if they have enough to make it all the way. We'll see if this can come into a fuel strategy race, and how it goes down from there. But we're inside the 100, I know that. And we're coming down to this, but I'll get you a verification on our laps here in just a second here as we're getting everyone caught up to speed. But while we're doing that, let's just try to find our race leader, shall we? Oh, I believe that's him. No, it's not. It's a 5, but it's close. They look the same. We're looking for the 9 car. So the 9 car is Slade, and Itzurbo Chase is in the second position. So we got race leader now of the 9 car, Slade G84. All right, and I believe these boys too have a choose rule, which I'm sure the bottom lane is going to be super popular. Yeah, and we do, and we sees it. So we got outside, inside, choose rules happening across the line, and let's see him shape it all up here. So, good gamble there, especially if everyone's landed up on the bottom. They want to get there already. But if you want to work out a little bit and take a chance on that high line, and possibly get a nice hole that can be created, in the beginnings of building up momentum, you can gain yourself a lot of positions if you chance it and take. Take that high line, the less preferred. As you see the 7 car right now, Showtime Flash, he's on the outside, along with a few others here as we're about ready to go green once again. And we got Slade in that G84. He is leading the way. And okay, so one more lap around, folks. One more lap around, and then we should be good to go. Right, but your race leader again. He's gonna lead us off. He's gonna control the restart here and hopefully control the race pace and to keep that thing out in front. But look at, he does have some damage here, and I do see some other cars with not as much nose damage. Could that be a factor here, or is that, just glitch-wise of some sort? I know that tends to happen here because we see it kind of in and out right now.
So that could just be a glitch that's on. But again, damage. There's been a lot of contact out there in this race tonight. So let's see what we got. All right. And we're green, folks. We're green. Looks like the outside line got a freaking huge launch right here. 7 car trying to take no prisoners, trying to take the outside, take the lead on the outside lane the hard way here with the 19, I believe, or is that the 3? That's the 3. Jumping down to the bottom does exactly what I was kind of thinking here, which was take that outside line, get some momentum built up on there, try to find that hole early, jumps down and finds himself wobbling in line there for a minute as now, okay, 4th position, 5th positions right now as you see him wobbling. You see the 44 looking for a hole underneath the 99. 99 trying to shut the door on him and does so, keeps him pinned, keeps him at bay. All the rest of the guys are lining up, nose to tail up in front of him. As you see everybody else doing about the same. So we're going to try to crank out some laps right now and generate some run and some energy here and see if there's going to be some position to be had. We saw the 19 leading a lot of laps toward about middle of this race or so. And now he's back here with Scotty B. So get cycling of pit strategies and pit stops. It's, you know, but we're going to see who's going to come up at the end. Who's nailing it when it comes to the overall. As we got the 20 now on the bumper of the 9 car. 20 car of the best. I guess he was listening or been listening because I told him he needed to go. He needs some points, and he's doing so. As he is now in that 2nd position on the bottom line. Fighting tough, door to door with the 7 on the outside. 7 not giving up. And these guys are making some or holding ground, not really making ground. Now the 20 jumps to the outside, opens up the door for, it looks like the, hold on as they're coming around. Man, those guys are going fast. Hard to get a handle on their numbers here. Oh, that's the 6 of Mac Attack. Mac Attack now moving back up forward again, you know, showing himself in 3rd positions respectively now as we have the 3 car on his bumper. So this is 1st through 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, you know, all that top 20. Looks like the entire field more or less, minus some stragglers maybe. Oh. It's your bro Chase gonna go door to door with the 7. The 7 still riding that outside line. I'm wondering what it's gonna do to tire wear as you see him kind of backing up, you know, lap after lap, just a section of a car at a time. Now he'll make a run through here. It sucks up tight on that door, tries to get some momentum to build on this outside line, but no one really wants to go with him. I'm kind of wondering if they actually got a lot of cars to go with them on the outside line, if they would actually build that momentum up enough to challenge the lead. Because just 2 cars can more or less hold suit on this outside, but yeah. Good fight. I don't know how this one's going to end, folks. I really don't. A lot of these cars that are up here, we've been up here toward the front. There's some newcomers up toward the front right now. They're trying to shine. So it's a who's who at this moment here with lap 125 at 167, folks. Let's bring up our onboard. Get you a quick little countdown of what we're looking. And right now you're looking at onboard on your bottom right-hand screen with the 77. Showtime 5 helping us out nicely. Oh, big contact, big connections right here as we got stall-ups happening in this line. Drivers getting antsy, drivers getting impatient, and we got a door open, the 20 on the outside, And looks like we're going to have the 6 of McIntyre on the bottom. Mac going for the run. He's going to have a good chance to gain some momentum up on the 9. See if he can maybe juke him and take that lead away. It could be a quick time to do so, but nope. Now the energy of the field has kind of packed back together again as the 20 still high to the outside. But the 3, open the door up too long for the now the 5. Ooh, no, slices back in there. The 3 almost stayed out too long where the 5 was going to put him right out there with the 20 and have him start cycling back as well. So nothing to be had on the outside lane. You jump out there, you'll get shuffled until you find a hole. So it's going to be all about waiting for that end. Oh. That's my bad. But that's who's been leading though, was the 9 car. Still leading, by the way. Let's rotate it around here a little bit. So it looks like Braz is out. Yeah. The 4 car Braz is out. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's going to hurt him hard in his points right now, as we were just looking at those points, but every time we bring him up, something happens. So we're going to keep him down for the moment, as you see the 99 getting rotated out, and that is Bam Bam Twitch here. So they showing him the twitch to the outside. So it looks like it's guys get the runs, on each other here and get the momentum built up, and then someone will slide up at the wrong time, and that's when they'll stuff their nose in there and take that position away, cycle you to the outside. Now we're looking at Bam Bam Twitch still on the outside looking, and now falls all the way back from like 3rd to 10th. So again, there's going to be a huge management of that run at the end of this thing, that guys are going to be just chomping at the bit to be, the best at, if you will. 131 of 167, folks. So we are almost there, almost inside the 20 here, and everyone's still now lined up pretty tough right now. We're looking at the 55 of JWoww is back. Oh, big run by the 19. Huge shot to his left rear. Gives him a good shot forward here, as he's going to go underneath the 8 of DK Brown. So we're drag racing down the back stretch. Ooh, slices in right there, right behind him. Finds the hole, gives a good shot by the 19 to get him up to speed right here. And these guys are, again, just shuttling 1 position, 2 position at a time if they can. And then jumping back down looking for the hole. Right now, nose to tail, you see Scotty B right there. In that, looks like around 10th position. Yeah, I believe 10th or 11th position. So this is just outside the top 10 of what you're looking back. Oh, contact into the grass. Saves it. Wow. Good save right there by JWoww is back, and we just happen to be riding on board for that one. Oh, it ain't over yet. There's still more to be had as cars are starting to shuffle around, but we're going to keep it right back here. It seems like this is where there's some crazy actions going on. Oh, another car. 50. And it looks like possibly the 20. Did some landscaping as well. As you say, now they're starting to single file up, but let's see if I can. Oh no, we got more positions to be had here. Oh, the intensity is definitely picking up in tonight's race here, folks, as we see, I think, another car into the grass here. Big checkups. We seen another car into the grass coming out, and that's Bam Bam Twitch in the 99. Wow. So these runs are getting more and more aggressive. The checkups are or even more as well, as these guys just aren't able to get woed and slowed in time, run over the car in front of them, and it sends them out. And it seems like the most treacherous place we've seen this so far is through the tri-oval coming out of 4. Now lining up pretty tough. Nose to tail, we're looking at Ichirbo Chase here, and then Scotty B. Here comes Scotty B. Possible looking for a move on the 50 of KB Showtime. All right, 137 of 167, as you see right there. Nose to tail. Uh-oh. Someone's getting cycled out up toward the front. There is some nastiness happening. Yes, the 4 car, now the 5 car of Ichirbo Chase. High and dry in the outside. And those cars are stacked up underneath them. Not a good sign, being that we're coming into the later parts of this race. He's going to need to get down and get down fast. So you look for that desperation and maybe of even forcing the hole if he needs be. Does find one? No, does not. Does not. Find some help, though, by the 7 of Showtime Flash here. But now finding Flash in that 5th position, so we're right on board with him. Look for that run. Look at that. He just generating all kinds of speed. Has to blow and slow it up. Plows to the center right here. Oh. The 9 not looking pretty right now. Side by side battle. Oh, the 9's pitting. 9 is pitting. So we're looking at our last green flag stops right here. As soon as I can find the 9. Oh, the 9's going to bring. There we go. The 19 looks like the 20. And the 55. So these are all your cars coming in for their last final. This is it. This is the money stop here, folks. And we are staying in green. Hopefully it stays green. We see more cars peeling off. They look the 21 and I believe maybe the 43. And we're still looking at the lead group right now. I believe it's going to be the 7 leading the field at the moment. But look for these guys to be coming in and making their final stop as well. Showtime Flash leading the way, and here he comes, bringing the rest of the field. Whoa! Contact, 18 into it. Oh, man. 1877 Showtime Flash also involved. Again, second time in a row we've seen during green flag stops. Big, huge contact, I'm pretty sure is going to bring out the caution, as we've seen cars just all over the place. Big yard sales going on across that yard, that star checkered line there. Wow. I'm not sure what's going to go down here. Yeah, but we're stalled up, so we're going to have, this is going to take us a little bit of a minute here, but we're going to try to leave it up here, I think. All right, well, then let the cycle around, folks. I thought we were going to be able to send her all the way through and through. We're at lap 143, across the line for lap 144 right now, and we are under caution. So going to be inside the 20 when we go back green again, folks. Oh, under caution, of course. Yes, there we go. All right, caution, and that means break time, my fans. All right, let's get her done here. We're going to take ourselves a quick break and be back here in just a moment. Stay tuned for the checkered flag is upon us.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special. This is your chance
To be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
God, please! Oh my fuck!
God, I love this part.
Wait!
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Right, welcome back, race fans. We got PowerHouse Pro League coming at you from Texas in their race number 3 in their 2024 season. And thus far, we are under caution at the moment. Another huge incident happening as we were entering pits here for our green flag stops. Second one of tonight, so we're getting hurting here on that one. Let's see if we can wind your back just a little bit and see what may have happened here in this matter. So here we go. All right, folks. As we're shaping the field back up, stacking them up, racking them up. And we're going to go green here in a second, but we're going to look back here at some green flag stops. I believe it's going to be the next group around. We've seen them stacking. Okay, there's the 7 and them and whatnots. The 77 was involved. We know that. And here it is right, I believe, coming up right here. So we have cars coming out, cars coming in. That could have played up a huge role. Looked like the 18 was coming out of pits. And these guys are, oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. So the 18, a lot of cars were coming out of pits right there. And it was like a juke move by the 19 maybe. I'm thinking. Just trying to rewind this back just a little bit more, generic here on our. So here comes cars coming out of pit road. Oh no, so we already passed it. So yeah. Well, we've seen that though. That was cars juking as cars were coming in. There was cars that were coming out of pit road. And guys coming up the speed, hauling it, and guys trying to slow it down. So and that's what we see happening here. All right, here we go, folks. Going green. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Let's go green then, shall we? Okay, green is in the air. The 7 is on the bottom there, trying to fight for it and for his right to stay there. We got the 50 on the outside, trying to do what no driver has yet to accomplish in tonight's race, which is pass him on the outside and take the lead. As he's got a pretty good heap of steam right now. As they're driving this thing into one right now, wrapping around that bottom, keeping it tight on that line. 5's looking for any kind of run on the 7. No, comes up in front of the 50. 50's going to snag that draft. He may have a hold now as he does. Jumps down in front of the 3. You see how that cycles out at 2. That is your moment of glory right there as they come down the backstretch to get that draft if you're stuck on the outside. And if they separate just enough, you're able to slice back in, just like the 47's doing right now in front of the 3. And those guys are able to get right in line. So 50 and 47 just demonstrated that maneuver of getting into line, utilizing that draft down the backstretch as they come, launching out of 2 to keep their momentum up, and then, look and search for that hole to get down to the bottom. As you see him starting to fan out just a little bit there. Uh-oh. Possible contact. We're keeping our eyes on it. Look like the 50's in the soup right now, along with the 77 of Showtime. Showtime now on the outside. He was running a good race, but he was involved in that incident coming into pits. We've seen him sideways and in the grass. As now he is marching forward here, trying to get himself some kind of positioning, but they are fanned out up here. But here, and look at our new leader out of nowhere. Here comes Mac Attack into 6, leading the way. Good job, Mac, as he is showing these boys how to get her done. He's got the 44 right on his 6 now. That's a 44, a field filler. Both those guys looking decent in points and want to get more, as Mac Attack trying to break the draft just a little bit, really holding the bottom line. But Mac Attack right now running that P1 and doing so with style and class. Look at all that stuff behind him as you're going to look at Mac Attack right now leading the way. P1 for Mac Attack as everyone's just fouling around. Look at us. Juke to the outside, maybe looking for a run on our P1 sitter right now, but it's just so hard unless you get that bottom and get him to hook up. It's so hard to get around him. It's almost impossible to get on the outside. Look at this. Peek to the outside, maybe giving that car a little bit of a breather, because they mentioned the gears is what it's all about here and about overheating. So we're also looking for that. Cars may, ooh, now pace to the outside. Uh-oh! Mac Attack in trouble, possible. Oh, he gonna lose a lot of positions right now as he paved up enough, opened the door for the 44 of Field Filler. Field Filler now leading the way. As things are getting tight right here. Oh! Contact. 19 gets shoved out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Scratch that. The 3 gets shoved out right there as things are really getting aggressive toward the front, as we got Field Filler in the lead here now, trying to maintain. Field Filler, now he's the one. He's the one with the target on his back, as he's got the 7 car all over it. Or yeah. Sorry, yeah, that's a 7 car, a Flash 9 all over his 6 right now, along with the rest of the pack, as we are coming to close it inside the 10 now, folks. 10 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Field Filler leading the way. Uh-oh. They're fanning out behind him. Oh, no! Contact, big contact. Guys into the fence. I don't know if we're still green or not. Wow, that was big contact right there. Everyone looked like they're fighting for it. Oh, heavy damage to some of these cars. I believe we are. Whoa! Oh, no! Big contact, big checkup right here. This is going to be nasty. This is the big one, folks, here at Texas. Oh, flipping and flying through your screen. Oh, yep. It's a junk pile out here. Absolutely. Man, we got all kinds of cars involved there. Racing to the line, I think the 7's going to take it. I think the 7 has the lead. But I know that we're under wait, oh well, we may be green still. I'm not sure. We're gonna leave it on the leader, but we just had literally 3/4 of the field involved in that accident right there. That was a big one. And it seems like somebody got checked up and then collided. So we are staying green, it looks like, folks. Green to the end. Lap 161. We have 6 laps left remaining in tonight's race. We will go back over that footage best we can as soon as the race is concluded. But right now, folks, this is the battle for the race lead. Got the 5 of It's Your Bro Chase all over the bumper of the 7 car. 7 car of Showtime Flash trying to hold him off. Laps are counting down. We are still green after that huge wreck. Car is end over end now. Looks like our leader's kind of in the fence right there, stalling them up. The energy's starting to surge right now in these last few cars, and of course, desperation set in. Way set in now. These guys know that, okay, there's only a small pack of us, but we're going to have all these lap cars left. Oh, boom! Contact right there. As they're trying now, the It's Your Bro Chase gets shuttled to the outside. 7 cars still trying to hold them back now as they're coming up to lap traffic involved in that massive crash. Now they're going to go 3 wide here, almost. 7 car of Showtime Flash leading the way. $164, folks. Out of our 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Maybe 2 laps, actually. I think they get their burnout. So I believe we are coming close to the end of tonight's race. Can they get her done is all this 7 is Showtime's looking for right now. Minimal of competition left on the track. So he needs to just keep this thing pointed the right direction. Watch his rear view. Look for those runs. But they're so busy side by side right now, they can't seem to get that run they're looking for, as I believe we are coming into, yes, this 165 right now. So I believe we're coming into our final flag right here, folks. All right, white flag, I believe, is going to be in the air. It's either this lap or the next one, where we're going to throw it regardless, because this is the end of the race right here. And you got Showtime Flash leading the way. Can he hold down to be P1 of tonight's race? All up to him. Some lap traffic may stand in his way of tonight's victory. The 18 looking high, going to give him the lane. Paves to the bottom. Loops it around. Not looping around. No, I'm sorry. Poor choice of words. There we go. Now we're at the, that was it right there. Yep. Checkered flag. He gets her. Excellent run by my man Showtime Flash. And that's P1. Whoa, that was a crazy ass wreck. I tell you what, folks, that car is end over end. Burn him down. Pretty tight spinning that thing around. Yeah. That's your man in charge right there. Showtime Flash getting your P1. All right, folks. So as soon as this thing ends here, we'll cycle out. We'll see our leaderboard here and who was where. Should be here in just one moment, folks. But man, that was a good race. Some cautions out there. Definitely some drama on track. The paving into pit road seemed to be a super hard challenge for drivers tonight coming in and out of pit road. Looked like pit entry was the culprit of a bunch of cars coming in at the same time. And the second time was cars getting up to speed and then slowing. And then, of course, we had that huge wreck at the end, which we'll go over that here in just one moment. Just want to make sure I don't miss our official order, our official running order here. There we go. All right. Of course, you got your P1 on your left of your screen right there of Showtime Flash. Great work by that guy here. Of course, fast car, good hot rod, and there it is. So, all right, going on up. There it is. Oh no, that's not it. So that's not how they finished, but we'll look see it anyways. I think that's a fast lap or something, but anyways, you seen your winner right there. Good work done by him. All right, let's while we wait for the boys to jump on over into the post race, let's look at that last caution, because that was pretty intense, don't you think? Okay, no, so it was before this. Before that. Right here, I think. Yes, so this is the nasty nar wreck of the race here, folks. Keep your eyes out. It happens quick. Gotta figure out how to slow this thing down. All right, here we go. Contact right there. More contact. Sideways. Another car into the fence down here. You see him. Boom, right? And I don't think it stopped there. Or was that it? No, that was not it. This is it. That was 2 wrecks. So here's the second wreck right here. Boom! 19, 21, 9, 20. Flipping through your screen is going to be, I don't know, right there. The 50 was flipping through your screen. Wow! Oh my goodness. Look at all the cars in 78, 8, 17. And you got all the other cars that were involved as well. The 3. Wow. And there's your battle for the race lead and your final laps there, folks. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and jump on over to post-race show and get ourselves a hold of some race winners. All right, give us one moment, folks, as we'll be jumping over there in just 1 second. Stay tuned, post-race show up next. All right, folks, welcome into the post-race show as we are just getting finished up here. Let me switch my things around and we should be good to go. All right, there we are. All right. Make sure we're on.
on, off. It's like the checklist around here, my man. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's make sure our sounds are bouncing and we are looking good here as welcome to the post-race show. Got Chris Paul Hamas here with NGB, and we got PowerHouse Pro League, and let's get our race winner here. In just one, oh, here we go. All right. Showtime.
Hang on.
Hey, Sean in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
All right, there you are. There you are. Just want to make sure our sounds are bouncing and everything's looking good, dude. Man, what a heck of a race that you had this evening, my man, and coming back up to the podium once again.
Yeah, pretty crazy. First thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna apologize to Field Filler. I'm on my way working to go back and see exactly what happened. It happened really fast. I got underneath him off of turn 2, had a really good run, and I was doing a really good job at holding my line, and I don't know if he bumped me a little bit in the center and I bounced off the apron or I just messed up or what, but that kind of was the trigger of the very last incident. So I apologize to everyone who was involved in that. From being like the part owner standpoint of this, I feel awful about that. But as a driver, I'm completely excited to have won the race for sure.
Oh, 100%. And it was just a fight of all fights out there. We've seen what the preferred lane was, and in that there was no ground to be made on the outside. I mean, there was some cars out there holding tough. You were one of them, but there was nothing really to happen on the outside.
Yeah, it was insanely tough. You know, I would say for the third race of the year, it was probably a good thing we ran Texas this early. I was thinking, you know, would be a little bit more passing, and then real quick, you know, it was very defensive. People they weren't okay with being passed, and then, you know, trying to work their way back up through the field, and didn't really have a shot at, you know, spreading out through pit stops, and then we had a couple casualties once we finally got there and cautions came out. So, I mean, I'm sure people are upset a little bit, you know, just jockeying for position, but Farv and I appreciate everyone showing up, you know, for the 3 races so far, and you for broadcasting. I'm sure it was a little tough keeping up at times, but we were trying to get the order correct, and I think we did that each time. And yeah, a little bit of drama never hurts, I guess.
Hey, my man, no worries on that end. On when it comes to us over here in the booth, we got clever when it comes to this broadcasting stuff to keep our fans entertained while we're running through some cautions or some you know, stag points in our race. So that's what our full sins are for. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, you guys, you did a great job of manipulating your race program and everything else. I did see though that we had some pretty good altercations on that dance, because it's not just a dance on the track, it's that dance on and off the track as well, as what we've seen. And that second one, and you're clear as day, we were able to luckily catch that in our cameras, where it was literally cars that came in the laps prior that were coming out and getting up to speed, and then all of a sudden the cars that were coming in, all those mashed together at the same time, you know. And it was very it was heartbreaking to see, of course, but very dynamic as a lesson to be learned on that dance on, you know, on and off pit road.
Oh yeah, I was, you know, definitely communicating that I was going to pit that lap, and I saw everyone around me signal, and I quickly changed my mind, and I'm glad I did. From that standpoint, was able to, you know, restart third. And, just I was up and down, throughout the race. Didn't lead a lap, until what was that, 5-6 laps to go. So the car handled great. I love driving this 7 car. Favre was able to win last week, and thank God we were able to swap it, and I was able to grab a checkered flag tonight. And we chose the Spire cars because I think they're a sleeper team, and they're starting to show some speed in real life, and we're glad to be driving their cars on the game. So we got Auto Club next week. Should have a really good race there. Maybe hopefully a little bit cleaner. There's more room to race for everybody to enjoy. And really I'm trying to get into the excited mood here, but it's I feel bad. So
yeah. And I understand you. I really and I feel for you too there, Flash. When it comes to that matter of you're in that position, everyone's there, and it was a move off, out of your car, out of your cockpit, that that sent a lot of a wire, a lot of haywire out there on track. But again, that is racing, and there was a contact the lap before that. It just seemed like everything was ramping up to explode, and we're lucky to see it cross the finish line at the end. So, but you did great work. You did amazing work. Overcoming adversities when you're stuck on the outside line, demonstrating patience, and bringing your car home P1. So congratulations to you, Flash.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And I congratulate, Slade coming back for third. I know he should have started near the top 5 based off of when the weird caution came out. So he chose to start in the back, and he just came all the way up to third. So that was pretty impressive. And then, Favre got ran over, I think, to cause the pit road incident, and he came back to second. So congrats to everybody, and hope to see everyone next Sunday.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and again, great work done in that 7 camp, and continue on.
All right. Thank you, brother.
You got it, my man. You got it. All right, let's go ahead and get our P2 up in here, since I'm very curious to see how that pit mishap unfolded here. So let's go ahead and get one over for the next here as I'm shuttling around. Give me 1 second. All right, let's go.
You got me, Tron?
There he is. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm pushing buttons over. I'm great. I am
good.
fantastic at pushing buttons, my man. You have no idea. To the point where I like to screw things up. All right, so we actually got you now. We got, and for the miracle of all miracles, we got sound and all that stuff, which I'm still gonna have to check, make sure levels were there. But at least we know everything was bouncing this time. So third time's a charm coming from our camp. But look good out of yours. You had all kinds of racing going on out there, my man. All kinds of racing, dude. You were leading a lot of the race tonight. Lots of drama unfolding. Pit strategies went haywire. Give us a good insight from your cockpit, and start from the beginning.
Oh, well, I just feel like a lot of cars weren't prepared for that fast of pace. So that made a lot of cars more loose than what they were used to with running only 4 or 5. So Texas is a good track, but it is mostly a single groove track down the bottom. And, you could make it work. My car would work great up on top. It's just nobody wanted to make the commitment to go up there. Not nobody. A few cars did, but I don't know what all happened behind me on, the pit road incident. When I got plowed into, I yelled so Flash's party could hear me. I yelled 77 going into pit, and then Flash said that I was going into pit. I heard him say that, and I signaled, and I was slowing up, trying to stay off the bumper of the 44 in front of me, and I just got creamed from the back. So there were a couple of cautions that were a little difficult to figure out tonight, but I have a lot of faith in Showtime Flash 9 and getting everything all situated. And for the most part, the rest of the field is pretty good about understanding. To have Slade in here with us, at least in my party chat, it calms me down a little bit because he's ran a really top league before. So I went from the back of the field to the front of the field to the back of the field to the front of the field, and I don't know what all was going on. There was a lot of blocking going on early, but just somehow got myself back in the right position. I'm kind of lucky that I didn't get pushed into pits when I did when I got hit, and then I ended up going back around and restarting, I think 12th or something like that, and was able to get into the bottom line, and people were moving each other out of the way in front of me. So I was just sitting there chilling and, one by one, making my way to the front, and found myself in a really good position and somehow got to P2. And it was the same top 2 as last week, except it's flip-flops. So as I like to call Flash 9 and myself, the 777 car, the 777 car finished in the top 2 again tonight. So huge congrats to him.
Trip sevens all day, huh? So on that, so we did actually catch that caution on the your pit road entry, and who hit you coming out, and that was actually a blend of cars coming out of pits, getting up to speed, while they were coming around negotiating, trying to get to the high side as you guys were coming down and checking up, and it looked like it was the 18 that got in the back of you due to the fact that I believe one car, I'm not sure exactly what car it was, but juked real fast, and then like literally blindsided the 18 into your bumper, which was, like I said,
I don't know.
That's what it looked like, at least. But again, we could be mistaken.
I believe it was the 3 that hit me, and I'm not trying to throw any names out. I just did, but I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus or say he did something bad.
Yeah, by me.
But I just believe, because it was going out of turn 4 that I got hit. So if somebody was blending from turn 4, I don't know what happened, but there's definitely a couple of things that we can clean up going into Auto Club next week. I feel like next week is going to be a super aggressive race, but it should be fun because that's a 3, 4, 5 group track. So we'll have some conversations this week for sure and get everything for sure all tightened up.
Oh man, yeah, you guys are putting on a good show out there tonight, and again, it happens. It happens, when there's a few out of sync, others can follow right there with, and just have a struggle throughout the race. But again, you guys put on good racing, showed some awesome dynamic of what they were looking for and strategy-wise, overcoming, of course, adversities, and continuing forward. So, man, congratulations to you on that P2.
I appreciate you, Tron. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, buddy. My pleasure. And who knows, dude? Third time's a charm. We might see you up the Trip Sevens back up here again next week. All right?
Yes, sir.
There you go, my man. All right, again, great job to that Spire camp, and keep up the good work.
All right. See ya.
You got it, bud. Right, let's see. Oh, there he is, my man Slade. Dude, what's up, dude? Oh, dude, it has been a long minute since I have seen you up here into this thing. You still looking young as shit, too, by the way, all right? Look at you. But, hey, dude, congratulations on your P3 tonight. Fantastic run, all right? I mean, you did just phenomenal work, keeping it up there toward the front, and then, of course, coming through the back of the field. Let's hear it from your standpoint there, my man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got a copy on you.
It's been a while since I've done one of these things. But no, very strong P3. Lit a lot of laps. We've struggled heavily coming back to racing. I have not completed a full season of league racing since 2022.
Okay.
And I'm still 21. I know when I first started racing, I was 17. So
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Still hanging in there.
Make me feel old. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
But no, it was a fun time. I know the very end got crazy. I just saved my clip from that with 19 or technically 18 to go. I was 15, and we just slashed our way through the field because we were on pit road when that last caution came out. And so we got struck a lap down, took the wave around, and it was me, Parley, Brendan. I'm trying to think who else was with us. We just kept slashing our way through. Scotty B was there the first time, but everybody kind of kept losing one. I think the first incident happened, Scotty B got out in the wreck, and then the second incident, Parley got taken out. So me and Brendan just kept going, and we got third. Brendan got fifth, so we kept pushing on there. But it was a lot of fun. Had a really great car. It's the first time in 3 races I felt confident about my car. Richmond, we were horrible. Daytona, we were okay. So it felt great actually get a P3, get a good result, and come back with a little bit of power.
Yeah, you did. So a couple quick questions to you on your run tonight, of course. Were you making any adjustments on your car throughout the race to keep her, up to race pace and keep in tune with the change in the track? And then second was I really want to know about the draft and about that accordion and how powerful was that draft on that slinky maneuver?
Yeah, so we had a lot of adjustments actually. So I didn't touch any of the tire pressures. I moved my left front at the first. I think it was like the first real caution. We had 2 quick ones, and went a while, and then we had I think our third caution of the day. Took the left front tire pressure down there, and then all race. I mean, after that 10 caution I mentioned, and then the entire race we were adjusting the wedge because I kept going tighter and tighter and tighter, and then the stint where we led before the green flag pissed out that caused the last caution. I kept it tight, and so when I was up front, it was pretty tight, which was good because it would keep my right front even with my right rear. But at Texas, you really don't want to do that. So we went back down there for the last stint, and it went very well just in there. And then the draft, it was so when I was running, I felt the biggest difference of it when I was running fourth or fifth, because then it was like you were like half throttle, even because there was one point I was wearing my fuel save gear.
Okay.
And I was running just full throttle on that. I wasn't losing any time, no issues. And that was fourth, fifth. Now, leading, it felt very much, if a car would get right behind me, I would have to, kind of widen my car a little bit half a lane, because then it would start, really packing the draft up. And I've learned with the 2022 cars, the draft, if you are lined up front and back with somebody, if they're like 2 car lengths back, they get a lot bigger run on you than on the Gen 6 cars. So that was a big learning thing for me today, actually, was going through that, because I've never driven the Gen 7 cars up until joining this league. So, pretty bad probably to say, but no, it was a little bit of getting used to, honestly, today.
Actually, I wouldn't say bad at all, but it just, you're demonstrating your talent, how you didn't lose it at all, bro. You didn't drop a step. You jumped right back in that cockpit, and you like, oh, I got this. Yep.
Yeah.
Just like home, baby.
I wish.
No, you did. No, it was great work. You put on a really good show out there tonight. I'm stoked to be broadcasting you guys on one of these final Heat 5 runs, as we got the new, the new NASCAR 2025 coming out for you. And very excited to see what that has to offer as well. So, but to see everybody back in here, you have no idea. I get a feeling of nostalgia when I'm coming back here, because it's been years, dude. It's been years since I've been back.
Yeah.
And I see these names and these faces, and and then I see yours, and I'm like, damn, I'm getting, I mean, because you get old, buddy. Because look at you. Yeah. I remember you when you were youngins, dude, and like, you're man now. Look at you. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was weird because I joined the party for, I think it was Daytona, and started racing. We had a little conversation with the guys, and everybody was like, kind of mentioned like when they started racing, there was like 6 or 7 guys that just started racing like late 2021. I think the game went on sale or something like that, early 2022, and I was like, they have no idea who I am. And I was like, that's kind of weird to get used to. Because I stepped away from the game probably since late 2022. So, but no, it's been a blast. I'm really glad. Thanks, shout Far, by the way, for inviting me back to racing. I've had Sundays, probably one of the rare days I actually have available, Sunday night, so it worked perfect for me. And as I said, I've never had Gen 7 cars before. I have no setups for these things, so Far helps me out a lot with the setups as well. So he's my crew chief, I guess you could say, and my league owner. And like you said, with helping out in parties, it's kind of funny because me and Brandon kind of laugh at it, because when we did VRL, me and Brandon kind of helped my party for that half, and then we're all on Far's party for these races. You can tell he gets a little excited, he gets a little high up there, and me and Brandon just like, calm down, these rules, go over it. So it's all good fun, though. It's all good fun. Real glad to be back.
Oh man, I understand the excitement level and of course that nervous energy that goes right along with it when it comes to performing these things, getting everybody together. Lots sets on those shoulders, you know. When you got a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah.
and we have the best of Heat 5 in this thing right now, and it's just fantastic. Just a quick little speaking of the nostalgia solid moment, I was looking over some footage. So I always got to make these intros and things. I gotta make things look, fancy, right? And I was looking over one of your old races from back in the pro league, and you guys looked very very similar tonight in that matter. I mean, when we seen that line, you guys. I mean, and if you've watched, I was telling the fans out there, if you've seen these guys run before and in the other leagues, this is what you're seeing, this snake thing going on, all right. But I mean, we're talking straight as arrow. I mean, and everybody in sync, following along, which I think is one of the reasons why those runs were generated so heavily tonight with so much momentum.
Yeah, no, like I said, nobody really missed a beat. I know I give Titans crap because it was the first time I've raced them in like a year or so, probably almost 2 years. And it was his first race back with the group, to my knowledge, and so I'll give him a little crap after the race because he's a little swirly. But no, it was most surprising to me, and Brennan gave me crap last week because I had essentially Favre's car, who went and dominated the race, and I was consistently 10th out of the 18 cars. It was bad. It was bad. Because Brennan was beating me, and I used to beat him a lot. So, but no, I know like there's guys who have not missed a step at all. So it's been big trying to catch up with those guys again. And then Texas, I'm glad it showed.
Man, and you did. You showed up. You showed up correct too, my man. So, again, congratulations on making it to the podium. Don't want to take up too much more of your time, but of course the fans out there online and everything been sticking with us through the entire race. But man, you guys did such a great job tonight, and great to see you back up here again one more time.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Good talking to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see you again too, my brother. All right, my folks. I think that is about going to do us there. But there we go. All right. Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody for showing up to tonight's race. Fantastic work done by the PowerHouse Pro League, and everything they had to offer tonight was great. They had strategies, we had drama, we had cars flipping. All right, well, I mean, the fence took a beating tonight. I guarantee you that. And that landscaper, I feel really bad for him because he's gonna have to fix that mess and whatnot. But luckily, it's a program, and you just hit reset. But anyways, yeah. I just want to thank everybody for stopping in and checking us out tonight. And of course, let's go ahead and show you what is coming up, folks. Here, so I'm looking for our race schedule. There it is. Okay, so yeah, Texas done. Auto Club next, and then we have. Let's see, we got. Oh yeah, Sonoma. All right, road course in. Love me some road course in. Pocono, and then. Atlanta, Darlington. So you see the list we got ahead of us here, and it's gonna give these guys a chance to really show their stuff. All right, and to see if guys like Slade can remember how to get it done on some of these little more challenging tracks coming up ahead of us as well. So, but again, folks, just want to say thanks again for everyone who tuned in tonight and who is tuning in, and of course thank our sponsors, Moza Racing. Can't thank them enough. They have amazing gear, folks. I just got myself some pedals. I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it because, one, it's my job. It's what I got to do. Okay? And two, it's because they're actually really awesome. They really are. Seriously. The maneuverability, the amount of throttle that I'm able to give now, the amount of braking I'm able to give, including all the way through with my clutch. How I can ride my clutch and save fuel at those times. There's so many applications on how you can set these things up to per. So from your Heat 5 to your iRacing to everywhere in between, you can have different programs. So look up these guys for all of your racing, your pedals, everything. They got you going on, and there's discounts below. Check out those things. Save yourself some money. Inflation, all right? We're trying to deflate your prices here, all right? So and get you going on. And then of course also Truck Racer. So you can build it. Or you can order it. I recommend ordering it. Okay? Seriously. It'll take you a lot less time. And they're going to weigh a lot less, too, by the way. All right. So, awesome rigs they got going on there. Positioning for all of your screens, all of your shifters and flight sims and everything. So again, discount there in the link below as well. And then of course W Energy Drink. Why do you think I'm always so fired up? All right. No, just kidding. It's natural. No, but it is all natural when it comes to W Energy Drink. Fantastic flavors, cost effective. You're like I think it's like a $1 or less per serving, like 12-ounce serving is what it comes out to. But I'll do the math for you later on that one. But look them up also. Your code down there as well for that savings. So, but again, thank you guys so much. I'm Chris Paul Hampson. I'll get you guys out of here finally, right? But again, thank you for tuning in. NGB, we out of here. So until next time, keep pointing in the right direction. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warmth.